Alright. Desktop Explorer. That is the game. An interface mystery adventure. Let's give it a second. Wait for people to show up before we go on. Alright, wait long enough. Yeah. Beep, pop, boop. Login screen. Next OS. I have to do Halibut. Okay. Replace mouse and keyboard. Buy speakers compatible. Okay. Connect to the internet. Okay. Internet port is completely broken. Okay. And then check chronolog software. It should be in the start menu. Okay. So chronolog. Cool. Check chronolog. Alright, let's see. 8/20/2012. Welcome to chronolog. Select an entry to read. Oh. For the bright. Okay, for the brightest last in the 7 seas. Every day becomes a bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you this information along with my computer. There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There's a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. The password, it is your nickname. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them, since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to end this letter with a poem. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I am gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Okay. Guppy's detective log. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was so sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse, keyboard, and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is about. The password for the folder. Uncle Hal was the only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. Okay, so is it Guppy or is that Halibut? Okay. What is this? Halibut. Halibut, no. Guppy. Desktop Explorer. So what's Guppy? Is Halibut, by the way. Hello, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend, Pizarro. I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Wow, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. Damn. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Alright, puzzles will look like this. Next puzzle, notes. Okay. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. It won't always be this easy though. Also, submenus are your friends. Nothing to see, it's just an example. Okay. Most programs have submenu. These tools could come in handy, you know? Okay. Who knows what you might find? Got it. These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Got it. Be creative and have fun. Try to... Okay. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Oh goodness, I must be prepared for what's to come. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Okay. Yay! You are proceeding without reading. Just encourage you. This is okay. Okay. Remember, if you ever need assistance, just click on that button. Okay. I'll do my best to help you out. Okay. Alright, if a password is given to you through... If a password is given to you through text, it will be presented in the following format. Password. However, passwords won't always be hidden within text. You'll have to deduce some of them on your own. Will you discover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? Can't do anything else with that. Alright. Sure. Oh, okay. Got it. Your hand. Got it. You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and a lush forest, dragging your feet in the sand of a beach you've never seen before. Aside from your wits and senses, you bear only a small compass which has been damaged in fall. Among the shore's dark rocks, you spot what looks to be the entrance of a cave. Approaching it reveals that its entrance is narrower than you anticipated. Letters written in the sand start fading away as it starts to rain heavily. Before taking shelter, you manage to read some of it. You assume it's the cave's name, Fortuna. You are lost. You find yourself between the sea and the bear only a small cross. Yep, pick it up. Looks to be okay. Okay, so it's just set up to shake. Okay. So Fortuna then. Alright, we start our adventure. Okay. As you glance up inside your shelter, you notice a few cracks between the boulders on top. You quickly realize the lack of natural light in here. Despite not being able to see much in the cave's darkness, you stumble upon a stick next to a rolled-up scroll. As you open it, you discover it's comically long. Okay, it's the inside of a cave. We have a torch. Why would we have a torch when I said we didn't have one? Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. When the dusk surrounds me, Inanna lights my path. Okay, let's try Inanna real quick. Oh, it actually lit. Nice, the light from this torch is as bright as you. Okay, so it actually interacts with it to light the torch. Okay. Can you see? Okay, there's not an interactive there. I'll keep it lit just in case since we have it. After barely pronouncing the name you read, the tip of the stick you were holding kindled to a soft flame. You now hold a torch of suspicious origin. With a newly lit path, you press on to a room with a wide strip of papyrus on the floor. You notice strokes and writing. Wait, babe. How is the volume of this game by chance? Is this like the game super fucking loud in comparison to me? I think it is. Alright, is this doing any better? Because I just sort of realized how loud it was in my freaking headphones, so I'm assuming this is better now since it was at 100. Okay. Let's put Bizarro back where he was. And keep on reading. After, okay, with a new, okay. Okay, you read, along with some suspicious looking creases, you read, answer quickly and answer proud, oh solve my riddle, say aloud. I garden the flowers with my hose, wouldn't you know it, I use my nose. The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. The answer lies in this ancient paper. Think. Depending on your perspective, they say you can resize the window to your mind. Interesting. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it, I use my nose. The rest is lost within the paper's folded format. Why is it? Okay, sorry. The rest is lost. Yeah, the answer lies in this ancient paper. Think. Depending on your perspective, they say you can resize the window to your mind. I want to make sure I can't do something cool with this. Like, whoosh whoosh. Okay. The answer lies in the ancient paper, think, depending on the perspective. I mean, first we'll just put format just to be safe, but I think it is. The rest is lost within this paper's folded format. Because it's folded. In order for you to be able to... The answer lies in, depending on your perspective, they say you can resize the window to your mind. Okay. I don't really get that at the moment. Did I notice that I keep writing past today. I will write about one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived angler trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with endless catches. Sure. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye started singing again. When we got home, we were toasted with pap and a baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget you anytime soon, since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names, but I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young last breeze, the angler trio lives on. Okay. Look. Okay. Alright, what am I missing here? We're on the lighted path. We have a torch, which I don't think we need the torch anymore. Because it's only the lighted path and what? Did that. Now we're in this one. File. View. We already looked for hidden files. He's got a fish, okay. Think, depending on your perspective, they say you can resize the window to your right. Now hold the tone, yeah, you know strokes and writing on it along with some suspicious looking creases. You read. Answer quickly and answer proud. Also, my riddles say it loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. Oh, did I? Well, where did it go? I don't know this. I don't understand it. Oh, so my riddle. Say it out loud. I garden the flowers with my hose. Wouldn't you know it? I use my nose. They say you can resize the window to your mind. I don't understand it. Even in programs. Where's the submenu? Oh, what was it? I don't even remember the sub-menu thing. It's just these. Can't really read that. Can't read that. Amnesia. Ooh. Brown trout, fish. Okay, list one. Oh, why is there so many lists? Is this just getting worse? It is. No, no. Interesting. Still, it's not helping me none. Why would... Sure. Okay, hold on a second. Let me think about this. Okay. Leave that alone. Okay. Good format. So why is puzzle 9 here? How did I not see this? Did I not open this? Oh, I'm an idiot. How did I miss not opening this? Whatever. Okay. Okay. You wouldn't call it a nose. What would you call it? Nobody knows. But there lies the answer. E-L-E. An elephant? Oh, wait. No, I don't think that is. Okay. E-L-E-V-V-P-H-A-S. No. Okay, so it's in there. We get that. I can. Okay. So there's the red here, and there's the red here. Or maybe is it backwards? But that's a. It has to be a V, right? It wouldn't be anything else I can think of. E-L-E. Okay, so this isn't fucking nothing. Oh, God, I thought... Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. As you solve the riddle, after finding the papyrus, the elephant's trunk points to a path in the distance. Was it always there? You make your way through this passageway, which leads to an empty, enclosed space within the cavern. It seems to be a dead end. Just as you start to lose hope and begin to head back, you recall words of advice from a detective. Show you watched as a kid. Read between the lines. Find the source of truth. Only then will you crack the code. You think there are no lines on these cave walls. Detective or not, what am I supposed to do? On your left, you notice that a wall is thinner than the others. The word itself is inscribed on it. Okay. Oh, shish kebabs. Okay. As you open the left door, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below the rune, you see a word in an alphabet you can read. Is this the name of the rune? Okay. As you open it, you see just a wall with a rune inscription painted on it. Below, you see a word. Okay. Sure. Watching all those detective shows definitely paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave's wall and has revealed it to be different from all the others. A light push is all that is needed for it to crumble. Hidden beneath this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door, there's a yellow key. Try luck, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's hard to read. Rename it. You hold the key and concentrate. You're very close, but you struggle to form a clear image in your mind. Hold the key tightly and concentrate. You're very close. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. However, you barely make out the word. Words, an image is worth 1,000 words. Got it. Can't you just do like something? Okay. Does that have something to do with it? No. Struggle to form a clear image in your missing something. Think about it for a sec. It's already told me. I understood that the symbols lined up. It says rename it, which was what led me to rename the key to make it work. Barely make out the words. An image is worth 1,000. I think it's still talking about these though. So I don't think the image has anything to do with. So it has to do with this. Something. Oh, this is killing. There's something obvious I'm missing here, and I'm trying to think of what the crap it is. You hold the key tightly and concentrate. You're very close, but you struggle to form a clear image in your mind. Okay, let me think a second. Okay. What other type of files are there? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, that's a little annoying. What a great imagine. Yeah, haha. That was some garbage there. You reshape the key and reveal its message. You can turn the lock with it. A small chamber, like a closet, is behind the big central door. The rock walls of this compartment are completely covered with the same etched phrase, "Dare to say my name." You know from experience that speaking aloud holds some type of power. Examining the room, you are sure that the only way forward is to call their name, whatever it may be. Who wrote these words anyways? Okay. Hey, another file. My doctor suggested that I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. Rain was enough to smother flames. Couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. The thing did not look like my big brother. Damn. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How was that supposed to help me? How was this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How's that for amnesia? Big dog, do not. That's fair. Okay. Say my name, say my name, say my name. Dare you say my name? Okay. Look at source code just in case. You didn't write their name on the wall, but still you feel as if you can figure out who the author is behind these etching is. Oh. MMTT. I don't know what kind of name that is. It's interesting. Always check in. There is. Okay, there is. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. You close your eyes and shake your head briefly. As you open them again, in front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The tower you carry barely lights your arm, while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow, you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Oh, God. I leave, creepy face. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you are barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. As you take your first step towards it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling on the ground. Heightened senses? The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders you, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start noticing details in walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. Keep out. Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. We're going. God. Why is that unlocked? Rubicon. Oh, you ignore Cassandra's warning and press on, only to find a contrasting scene, a calm and light surrounded by this room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of your attention. This short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. You can see carved symbols on some of the light. Oh, yeah, I know. Interesting. Continuing the trail past the stalagmite scene, you reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you're convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you. Now you can be absolutely sure there's no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do next, you hear a loud thunk far off behind in the cave. Yeah, it must have a purpose. Sounds like it might have come from the entrance. Okay, so we go to the entrance, which is here. Oh. I know you saw me. Good for you, sir. I saw nothing. Dang. I thought I'd been cool there. Alright. So there's something here. We have the password, it's Rubicon, I get that. But there's something. Wait a minute. Even after retracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll from the beginning of your venture on the ground that you hear a storm outside. You have successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lays a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into this landscape. Your senses tell you there's something hidden here. You've seen stalagmites before. Yeah, I get that. Okay. 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 Something's here. Is this the next one and I just don't know it? Oh, it is. I just didn't realize it. Why don't you stop here for a day? I mean, that's fair. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move, as if a small earthquake takes over the cave. The landscape revealed in front of you is now a long hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by humans, yet shaped by irregular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message. When the path towards truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. When the path towards truth is known, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something is missing here. There's also a detailed mural in the back of the room. You can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. Okay, that's the fire that we had. This was on the symbol of the wall. Interesting. First, let's look at this one. Today, I remember something delightful, so I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled, and I couldn't shake the image of her smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. I know I have dreamed of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feeling nauseous knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and child need the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Did the uncle get with his brother's wife? He did. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again, my sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? I don't. That's a cool. Cool. Wouldn't this be? Oh, okay. Is it this? Should you take this advice literally, you've been finding strange flat stones around the cave. But in order for this to be flat, would you just do it like this? In order to get it flat, it's a tree though. So would it just be tree? So I thought you would have to just flatten it. Because if you flatten it, there's flat stones. understand this right this second. Hey. I still don't understand this really. Thought something would happen with stacking them, because strange flat stones around the cave. On the back of the room. It's a feature, okay. Should I go get the symbols of this then? Let's see. No. No. I know. What am I missing? don't know what I'm missing. I don't understand what's happening. Okay, let's try it one more lime tone. Oh, my mother's texting me. What is going on? I have to pick up kiddo at 5 while to dissuade her from escaping. Alright, cool, that's done. Alright. Just, I got the flat stone L. Whatever that is, I guess. Okay, it's been finding strange flat stones around the cave. Not the torch, I know that. Okay, had nothing to do with that. Oh! Flatstone S. Okay. Okay, maybe there's another then. Am I really that big of an idiot? Okay, since there's something about stacking, I'm assuming it's something with this, right? Small, medium, large. I feel so stupid. But I'm glad I figured it out. Balancing the stone cracks something inside them. They crumble instantly and you reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting qualities. Depending on the angle, it changes colors like a prism in light. Is this what the inscription meant by truth? Even the mirror on the back of the room looks clear behind the quartz. It should shine a different color. It seems you'll have to do something slightly different to exit this place. Okay. Oh. Okay. Color lens, interesting. Very interesting. Color me impressed. Color lens has been installed to your programs. You can access it through Start Menu Programs. Assuming the mural. Fish. Okay. Oh. Mad at him for killing. Sad alligator. Okay, so that's okay. Oh, fucking wild. Oh, there's multiple. The bliss of acceptance. How many eyes are witnessing the bliss? Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? How did wrath manifest around the person on the boat? Wouldn't it fire? Who is the dead man on the boat? Where's the dead man on the boat? Where's the dead man on the boat? Me. Something I'm missing here. Because of that thing? No. Okay, good. Okay. I don't understand this though. Wait, this question feels out of place. This definitely isn't part of the puzzle. Do you know who they're talking about? Who is the... Is this... No, oh my gosh. Don't think it's this. Chronologue. It was. Are you sure you shouldn't even be here? Okay. You won't ever forget, do what you forget, girl. Is it? You won't ever forget, do what you forget. Oh. Fatal exception has occurred. Da, 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 da. Okay. The sweaters. What's my favorite dinosaur? Triceratops. Okay. Okay. First of all, my father's death, did the game reference it? I mean, it clearly asked me if I knew who was burning up before the computer crash. Who would want my uncle to play a game that made him remember such a thing? It feels pretty cruel. I never got to talk to my dad, but we had plenty of pictures of him in our house. It's pretty messed up, but I think his face is pretty similar in the one in this game. More importantly, did Desktop Explorer crash the game right after changing the background and filling it with alerts? That's all you gotta have to say after all that weird shit? I think I need to tread carefully from now on. If any of the Clippy files get deleted or corrupted because of this program, I could lose whatever I have left from my uncle. I just hope I didn't see what I saw. The faces when the computer crashed. I don't think it would have been able to withstand that. I can't write on the chronologue whenever I want, only when I'm prompted to do so. Was chronologue like this from my father, or my uncle too? Anyway, here it is. I wrote on my journal, Happy Computer. Okay. also did something else. I didn't catch it. You are alone. A tall stone gate stands before you. Undoubtedly, you find yourself now at the entrance of some sort of temple. Torchlight lights the path ahead. Your senses have guided you away from danger so far. However, from this point forward, you'll need more than your intuition to continue. The cave Fortuna is unrecognizable even in name. The door reads a new title for this place. Shine. Oh! What? Okay. So since I haven't found any files or computer settings to access the other users, my only guess right now is that Desktop Explorer has something to do with all this. I just unlocked a puzzle that made me install another program called Color Lens. Oh, this is the uncle. However, I just read on the next OS manual that Color Lens comes pre-installed with the computer already. Is Desktop Explorer hiding things from the computer? Maybe it'll eventually let me access the other user profiles. I don't know if I'm mentioning things, but some of the in-game text kind of resembles what I've been writing on my journal. The puzzle even has an Egyptian mural. Doctor said it's common for people with my condition to overthink stuff. I must remain calm. Interesting. There's 3 paths: Anubis, Thoth, and Ra. There are 3 paths to exit this chamber, each protected by a stone guardian. An eye on the ceiling oversees this room. It's as if this engraved symbol wishes to witness your decision on how to proceed. Choose wisely. A dog-headed man overlooks path 1 with the name Anubis. Below his feet, his stone gaze is a reminder of your fear of the unknown. An ibis-headed man watches over path 2 with the name Thoth. Below his feet, his stone gaze is a reminder of your weakness to succumb to madness. A falcon-headed man guards path 3 with the name Ra below his feet. His stone gaze is a reminder of the frailty of the human body. In front of you lies a podium with a metal plate on top. A scarab is depicted on it, along with 3 uniquely shaped holes. Interesting. Okay. Get that. I'm just curious. Let's try and use the color lens here, actually. I don't think it's going to do anything, but just in case. Frail. I think we're going to go with raw. No, we're going to go with Anubis. Eye of Horus has recorded your path decision. Chose Anubis because I like Anubis. Or I like the idea of the god of death. Sure. Okay. Feather coin. Heart coin. When you cross the threshold, you immediately feel lighter. However, this sensation goes beyond your physical body. You walk on the line between spiritual harmony and eternal despair. You reach a room surrounded by religious imagery. At the center rests a scale with coins on its plates. The left plate holds a coin with an engraved heart. The right plate holds a coin with an engraved symbol. The scales are currently tilted to the right. The scale has a familiar symbol engraved on it. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the moon. Yeah, I know that, but with the color lens. I believe it's yellow. Okay, so heart coin is 90 KB. This is 120. Sure. There's gotta be more to it than I'm missing. No. Oh, wait a minute. I need to balance it. Okay. Alright. Balance frees me from the jaws of a meat. I thought I cleared it pretty fast, but okay. Alright, we'll read this and then we'll probably call it here because it's 11 o'clock. I must never forget this. I wanted to get Little Guppy a stuffed animal at the zoo, so I let her choose whichever she wanted. I tried my hardest to convince her to pick this giant bass plushie, but I think she figured out I was trying to influence her. She's so clever. It was really cute. She ended up deciding on a small stuffed dinosaur. When you know it, of all possible toys, she chose a stegosaurus. It was cute, sure, but I couldn't help making the connection to Maxine. Must be a thing between tough girls. I hope maybe someday they get to know each other. Interesting. So Stegosaurus. Alright. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll get back to this as soon as we can and see if we can't get the next episode out and streaming going and everything else. Y'all take care, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.